Hi, so today I wanted to test out the Juvia's Place foundation with you. I have worn this before. I've worn it about, I think this might be my third or fourth time wearing it. So I have some thoughts. But before we get into it, make sure you're subscribed before you leave and give this video a thumbs up. And then follow me on my makeup related Instagram. I post more daily stuff there, like get ready with me's, product shots, you know, videos, that kind of thing. So let's just dive right into it. Okay, so I already primed my face. I used the Pixi Rose Ceramide Cream as my lotion and the Pores No More by Dr. Brandt primer, just like in the pore area. Lola's playing with like a toe separator from like the salon, and she's just being the worst. I don't know why she chooses to do this right when I sit down to film. So if you hear that like crinkly noise, it's her having the time of her life. So I can't stop her. Anyway, so I have two foundations, or two shades rather, of the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. I have the shade 610 Cebu, and then I have the shade 640 Malta. So that's what the box looks like, and then this is the foundation packaging. So it is like a squirt tube situation. I'm going to swatch both of them for you, but I know I have thoughts on one shade versus the other already. So let's do 610 first. Okay, that's 610. Way too much came out of my finger just then. And then this is 640. Now the way the shades go, it's not like your typical way of numbering, because the typically like the lower the number, the lighter the shade. But with this one, it's actually reverse. It's going to be the lower the number, the darker the shade. So I feel like you can definitely tell a difference. Now these are a few apart, like there's definitely a couple shades in between these shades. However, when I went to put on this shade, the darker shade, which is what did I say it was? I don't know, I forget. But whatever the darker shade is, I put that all over my face and it was straight up orange. I'm not sure if it oxidized or if it was my lighting and it made it look orange, but I couldn't wear it out in public. I had to take it off. Now I am self-tanned. I think you can maybe tell from like the shade of my face to my neck. So I wanted to use this. I got two shades because I knew I wanted like a self-tanning shade as well. But yeah, I didn't like this shade all over my face. So I am going to be going in with the lighter shade, which is 610. 640? What did I say? The lower the number, the shade. So yeah, 610. So this is 610, this is 640. So I'm going to go in with the 610 shade. So let me just wipe this off really quickly. Now I have used this a couple of times already. So I do have my thoughts. This is not going to be a first impression. I can give you some first impression. I'm going to squirt some on the back of my hand of the shade Cebu. And I'm going to go in on this side with my sponge. Okay, so I realized I put the wrong shade on. I meant to put the 640 shade on. I put the 610 shade on. So I'm going to still wear it all day, but I really wanted to wear the lighter shade. I actually wanted to return this shade because I thought it was too orange. And looking back at the footage, you're probably thinking, well, you haven't seen the footage yet because I'm going to put this in the beginning. But when you look at the footage, you're going to be like, wait, you look orange. I feel like right now it doesn't actually look that dark. Yeah. But definitely orange. Okay. Enjoy. This is the e.l.f. sponge. I don't know the exact name of it, but it's very nice. And I actually like to use this one dry a lot of the time to like smooth over my makeup. If it's like looked cake on or something, I do like to use this one dry, but this is wet right now. Okay. I feel like you can tell, like already, it is a little bit like oxidizing. I hope I picked the right shade. Okay, so this is one layer on with a sponge. I don't think it looks bad though. I definitely can see freckles. I'm gonna try and get like really close, but I can see freckles. I can see darkness under my eyes. I don't really have like a active breakout right now, so I can't really say how it covers that, but I think it is supposed to be full covered. But yeah, I think with this sponge, I like it a lot with this sponge. I like the finish a lot with this sponge. One of my problems with this foundation is that it got really, really heavy by the end of the day when I was wearing it. And I do contribute that to the powder that I was using, because the next day I wore that same powder with a different foundation I love, and it did the same thing. So I'm not going to be using that powder today. The powder I'm talking about was the Hourglass Veil translucent powder, which I do like. I don't know why that day it just didn't work for me, but I do typically like that powder. Oh, I'm going in with my Luxie. This is the round top blender, the 532. I really like the Luxie face brushes, if you don't know. I feel like I'm getting less coverage on this side with a brush, so I'm going to squeeze a little bit more on the back of my hand, just like a dab. But I also don't want to like cake it on. I just want the same coverage. Yeah, I feel like you can tell, like when I put the fresh swatch on compared to the other side, it definitely gets a little bit darker. So keep that in mind when you're picking out a shade. This is the brush side, and this is the sponge side. I think I got the same amount of coverage on both sides, so that's good. I'm just going to smooth over my whole face with this sponge, just so nothing like gets a little bit weird. And then I'm going to do, I'm not going to conceal or anything. I want it just to like, I just want to see how the foundation wears throughout the day today. I am going to be outside a little bit, but nothing like crazy. I should have put sunscreen on. Shoot. It's fine. But yeah, I am going to finish up the rest of my palette, or my face rather, and we'll be right back to give you some thoughts. Okay, I finished up the rest of my makeup. I put the Nubian by Juvia's Place. This is like the mini palette that we got in Allure when Nikki Tutorials collabed with Allure Beauty, or the Allure Beauty box rather. So I used the two mattes in my crease, and then I put this all over the lid, and then this in the inner corner. It's really pretty. I really like that formula. It's very, very like creamy, smooth, like doesn't require any work. You know what I mean? Like the mattes just like blend out, and it's great. As my face palette, I used just solely this Cover FX palette. I used the bronzing or contour shade. I went in with both of the highlighters, and then I put a little bit of the blush on. The blush is so pigmented that I had to like sponge it out. Like I literally had to go over with my sponge. Oh, I set my face with my Velvetizer powder. So far it's looking really, really nice. I'm really, really liking the way it's looking. I said the same thing twice. Okay, and then my lips are it's the Pixi Beauty, what is these called? I always forget the like everlasting, I don't remember what they're called, but this is the shade Bare Beauty. It's just like a nude. Yeah. Okay, and then what else? Oh, on my brows I used the Brow Gal convertible brow. I always use these. It's so good. And then for my mascara, I use my Golden Gatsby by LA Splash, the mascara. But as for the foundation, I feel like my base looks really, really nice. I'm gonna get a little bit closer to the camera now. The time is 9:16. So I will probably have this foundation on for minimally like 10 hours, so we should get a really good check-in. I definitely think it looks a lot better with the Velvetizer powder rather than the Hourglass powder. So maybe my like whole thoughts will be changing, but I will see you in a couple of hours. Okay, I wanted to do a video in like very natural lighting so you can see how things are looking. But yeah, this is just on my iPhone, so it's probably not the best quality, but I'm just wanting you to see. But yeah, all right, see you soon. Okay, so I've had the foundation on for about, I don't know, maybe like 2 hours. It's 11:45 right now. But so this is what we're looking like. I am getting a little bit shiny, but it's wearing a whole lot better than the other day. So that's good. But yeah, I'm definitely getting, you can tell how shiny I'm getting. And that's only like 2 hours in. But I am outside, so that might have something to do with it. So that probably has something to do with it, but other than that, I feel like it does look really nice. But if it gets any more greasy, we're gonna have a problem. All right. Okay, so it's 1:36 now. Foundation's still holding up. I switched my lip color, but this is what we're looking like. I feel like you can't see, but it is starting to look a little bit heavier around my like mouth and in between my eyebrows. But yeah, I don't know. I'm liking it a lot better this time around. Yeah, but it's definitely not full coverage. You can clearly see, like, I ate some stuff, so I don't know if that had something to do with it, but I don't know why I'm like, okay, here's my face. I don't know. Okay, all right, bye. So it's 7:46 right now. So the foundation's been on for about, I think, 10 hours. I'm gonna blot because I am getting really oily. But I'm gonna get really close. So I'm gonna blot, but so far my major complaint is the shine. It's not breaking down as it was the other day. I am going to insert pictures of what I'm talking about and how it wore the other day so that you can see that I'm not crazy. So yeah, I am just going to blot. I'm going to use this NYX matte blotting paper because it is the only paper that I have to blot with. And then I'm also going to put some powder on to see how it looks when you put powder on after a couple of hours, or after 10 hours, I guess. So yeah, I like these blotting sheets. I don't think they do like a crazy great job, but they get the job done, you know. They do, like, the makeup is transferring a little bit, but I feel like you can definitely see a difference. Let me know if you have any blotting paper recommendations. I actually do need, like, I get oily, so like blotting paper would be great if I had it. I'm gonna get a third one. I am really, I'm very oily. Like, this definitely gets more oily than my Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation that I raved about in a recent video. And even like my cheeks are oily, which is weird. My cheeks don't get oily. I mean, that looks great now. I feel like that looks really good. Alright, I am going to put a little bit of my CoverGirl powder on top. Just because if you are using this foundation and you blot and you take some of the coverage away, like, you're going to want to reapply some of the coverage. So I just want to see how that's going to look. Like, I feel like you could wear this all day and then do that maintenance and then go out. Absolutely. I'm telling you, this is not the experience I had the other day. If the light's changing, sorry, it's like, it's setting. But yeah, so, but it did take 3 oil sheets to get all the oil. But I am going to leave this on for a little bit more. I think I'm going to film one more video. And then probably take it off at around at the 12-hour mark. And then another thing to note, my glasses, so where the makeup rubs off, I feel like it's not that bad. I hope you can see that. But yeah, so that's my 10-hour check-in. I took a nap. Oh, I forgot to mention, I took a nap, so this held up during my nap as well. And that might attribute to the oiliness. Like, I feel like when you're sleeping it does. You know what I mean? The oils like go on your face. So, but yeah, I'm really liking how it's looking. Literally such a difference from the other day just because of that stupid powder. I don't get it. I don't know. But yeah, it's looking great. Alright, aside from me putting the wrong color on. Alright, I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so it's the end of the day. It's about 10 o'clock right now. So this is what my skin's looking like. I don't know what's going on down here. I don't know what that is, but everything else I feel like looks pretty good still. I definitely think blotting and stuff helped. The powder definitely helped. So yeah, definitely a lot better than the other day. So I'm kind of excited about that because I thought this was going to be like literally the worst foundation I've ever put on my face. But yeah, definitely don't recommend the Hourglass Veil Powder with this foundation. Maybe the veil powder I need to use with more like dewy foundations because I guess it's too mattifying for already matte foundations. But I really don't know what this thing on my chin is. But yeah, other than that, thank you for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up if you like all day wear test. I know I do. Alright, bye.